Hello, welcome to another DoBlu.com video review, this time looking at Paramount's re-release of Anchorman, this time called the Rich Mahagony edition, of course. From the quote in the film, Paramount has a bunch of these. The Paramount released the Airplane DVD and called it the Don't Call Me Shirley edition. So they like their quotes, and this is the latest one, but this one comes in a little bit special packaging. It's not anything outlandish or crazy, but it's a nice little package, clearly made to take part in these upcoming sequels festivities, I guess you could say. Not a whole lot new here, but there is a ton of extras. There are 2 discs, both Blu-rays, full of extras, including the kind of pseudo side movie, Wake Up Ron Burgundy, the Lost movie, which is made up entirely of deleted scenes and alternate takes from the actual Anchorman film. It's a cardboard case. It's very thin, as you can probably tell from there. It houses the Blu-ray in this slot right here. It's an interesting way to do it. As you can see, this is very flimsy. Not a whole lot going on there. There's something inside there. We'll get to that in a moment. Basic case. It is a standard Blu-ray case. Absolutely nothing spectacular here. The back of it is a clone of the back of the cardboard. So if you just wanted to use this and do something with this and throw it away or something, whatever the case may be, you can do that. You open it up inside, like I said, you have 2 discs. There is no ultraviolet coat or anything of the sort. It is literally just 2 discs inside of a emery case. That's great. But why are we purchasing this? For about 20 bucks for some of the extra stuff, and that stuff is inside here. This little space inside here. There is a very small little lip there to pull it up, and it is not easy to get to because this is very thin cardboard, and it's exceedingly difficult to pull it out because this lip is so large. It's also extremely difficult to put it back in. This is one of those things that once you pull it out, it's probably going to stay out unless you really want to fidget with it. What do we have inside? We have the Many Months of Burgundy. This is kind of Ron Burgundy's, I guess you could say, diary. And there is a reference to said diary in the movie. And he mentions a line where he says, Veronica was very funny today. It said something very funny today. That is not in here. That quote is nowhere in here, and I'm kind of disappointed in that. I was hoping to see that somewhere. That said, there is some hilarious stuff inside here, and it's clearly all written by Burgundy himself, in quotes, of course. My favorite part, remember not to take any more dates to the Romance Theater on 8th Street. It's a porno theater. Hilarious in many, many, many ways, much like the film itself. There's things like post-it notes, there are pictures, stills from the film, all sorts of other things inside of here to take a look. I don't want to spoil it for those of you who may want to purchase this and flip through it yourself, but it's a fairly thin book. I would say, I don't know, 20 some odd, 25 maybe pages. That's what you get inside of there, but also there's more. Flip it out, and what do we have? Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy trading cards. What do we got inside? Let's see. I've already cut these open, by the way. It's a Veronica Corningstone rookie card. There you go. What gets better than that? I don't know. These are great replicas of the classic, probably 80s, 90s era trading cards. Of course, we're going back to the 70s a little bit, too, with the era of the film. But they're, knowing my cards as I do, I'd say these are a little bit more 80s. But whatever. And, of course, you do get all sorts of cards, including the rivals from the film, and on the back, of course, are a bunch of factoids and things like that. Comes in the pack. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, right, of course, how could I forget? The Ron Burgundy rookie card. All sorts of facts. You can probably read that, I would hope, since there won't be a whole lot of glare, unless the camera is, of course, a disaster, which it tends to be. More rivalries. So you get about, I don't know how many cards are in here. What does it say? It says 12 collectible trading cards. I'd say that would be about right. Nothing really in the back of the package. I cut it open with scissors as to not destroy it completely or maul it. Like I said, this set is about the same price as any regular edition. Anchorman was on Blu-ray prior. It was also on HD DVD for those of you who began your HD era with the HD DVD. And I can say one thing's for sure, owning the HD DVD as well. This is the same exact transfer. Paramount has released this and basically done nothing with it. It's the same exact encode. I'm sorry, it's not the same exact encode. It is a new encode. It's AVC. It's a much higher bitrate, but unfortunately with edge enhancement and an alarming amount of damage for a film not quite that old, it's a disappointment. to see a re-release and have them do nothing with it. It's clearly just a cash in on the sequel. But if you don't own it already, you know, I think the regular edition is still like $15. This is like 20. You know, it's a little bit thicker than a regular Blu-ray, but it's the height of a Blu-ray. You're not losing any height. Clearly, regular DVD size and such. And you can tell how thick it really is. But the length, I'd say about 2.5 Blu-rays at the absolute most. So there you go. Anchorman, the Rich Mahagony edition, somewhat recommended, but only if you're a huge fan and or you don't already own it on Blu-ray. Check out the full text review over on DoBlu.com with full 1080p screenshots. You can see that there. Check out the site for all sorts of other stuff, great technicals. Leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, yada yada yada, and thanks for watching.